I would like to comment here if I may. And my 2 cents on this is that even today, we have the concept of dual approval code in the current EB-5 legislation. And let me break it down into the common terms for you. So whenever we receive an approval of the I-5 application, we have the approval under two codes. One is a reserve category, which you have selected in your I-5 and 485 form, and the other category is unreserved. And by default, you get processed in the category that you have selected in the form. Having said that, you do have the option to select to be processed under unreserved if at all, for example, on the date when you have an approval, there is a backlog that exists in the reserve category. Which is why I think as a firm, and I'll let Ignacio come in, we do believe that it may happen so at some point of time, having regards to country caps and all of that, there will not be a requirement of non-Chinese investors to capture the pre-RI quota or the unreserved quota, because majority of the clients of our firm have already seen green cards for pre-RI. So it may happen so that there may be a spillover of the unreserved quota, and it can't just be said as a spillover. It may rather be a choice or selection. And this is something that we already have as a provision in the EB-1, EB-2 and EB-3 categories. Ignacio, would you like to add to that?
I think you've captured the issue very, very great, very nicely.
The only additional comment I would make is for EB-2 and EB-3, the unused visa numbers can go back and forth in those categories.
Yes.
EB-5 does not have that provision, so we can't get fallout numbers or carryover numbers from 1, 2, 3 into EB-5.
Correct.
Neither is there an upward movement from EB-5 into 1, 2, 3. So it'll be very interesting to see how all of this works out, and it all kind of ties in so many different ways to something Ignacio talked about earlier in terms of, and we've all discussed it in terms of, lawsuits for the gold card, and how are you going to use those numbers, and how do you drag those numbers into the gold card when the law is not authorizing it. So a wonderful landscape of lots of ups and downs.